Hi and welcome to the Kendo Show. My name's Andy and today we're going to be talking about footwork or Ashi Sabaki. Okay, this is the basic foot movements that are used in Kendo, and this is the fundamental part of Kendo that basically becomes the foundation of everything that you do from here on. So it's very, very important whether you're just starting out or if you've been doing Kendo a little while. It's definitely worth refreshing up on your Ashi Sabaki because it's a super, super important part of Kendo. So just before we get into that, I do need to bring you a little message about our supporting website, KendoStar.com. KendoStar.com is a Kendo equipment website that I run, and it's basically specifically there to support the needs of Kendo practitioners around the world. It's Japanese quality, everything's shipped directly out of Japan, but it's all stuff that I've either collected together or designed specifically. I've been a Kendo professional now for almost a decade, and it's stuff that I've designed specifically for the needs of people practicing Kendo overseas. The stuff that you often see that's sold from Japan is usually the stuff that's just the same as that's being sold to the Japanese market, and our needs are somewhat different if we've started Kendo overseas or if we're practicing Kendo overseas, mainly because most of the people practicing here in Japan are youngsters and mainly focused on competition. So what I felt is that after working in the industry for so long is that we needed to get some equipment that was specifically tailored for people that are doing Kendo abroad. So that's where I came up with KendoStar. So get over to KendoStar.com. Everything that we do over there, it goes towards supporting the Kendo Show, and it helps us bring more of these episodes to you. So if you'd like to support us, if you enjoy what we do, you'd like to see more of these videos, make sure that you do all of your Kendo shopping over at KendoStar.com. We've got Borgu, Kendo Borgu, we've got Hakama, we've got all sorts of things. So get over there and have a look. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the video. So today we're going to look at Ashi Sabaki, okay, or how to move your feet, or the footwork that's used in Kendo, okay? Now, before I get into the specific types of Ashi Sabaki, I'm going to use a very cheap and simple way of practicing how to slide our feet very smoothly, okay? And I've got a piece of tissue paper here, just regular household tissue paper. And what we're going to do is I'm going to pop it down on the floor, like this. Okay, and I'm going to stand with my feet in the kamae posture, okay, so about this sort of distance apart, okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this tissue under the ball of my right foot, okay, and I'm first going to just practice moving this tissue around with my right foot, okay, so that I can smoothly move as if I was moving with a piece of tissue under my foot, like this, okay? And this is going to help us learn to do a smooth action, okay? This is the feeling that we should have as we move our feet around in Kendo. So first, we're going to look at okuriashi, okay? This is the most common form of footwork used in Kendo. Basically, starting from our shizentai posture, okay? This is our basic standing position with our feet shoulder width apart. We're essentially just going to let our right foot come forward very slightly, just to about the level of the front of our left toe, okay? With the same width, okay? Still shoulder width apart. Our weight will be evenly distributed, and our left leg is going to have a little bit of tension, and our heel is going to come off the floor. And the reason for this is because we're going to push with our left leg, we're going to push our right foot out, okay? Using our left calf and our left thigh, we're going to push our right foot out like this, okay? Right foot out like this. And then following that, we're going to use our right calf and our right thigh to pull up the left leg swiftly behind it to the position where it was before, like this, okay? Like this, okay? And then to go backwards, we do the reverse. like this, okay? Making sure that we use our legs, muscles properly to move us smoothly, okay? A couple of things that we want to make sure of is that we aren't lifting our toes or putting our feet on the ground flat like this, okay? We don't want to do this, okay? We don't want to step like this, okay? This is bad, this is incorrect. Shouldn't be clunky or heavy. Instead, as if there's a piece of tissue under your feet, nice and smooth, like this, okay? Okay, very simple. Another point to look out for, you must keep your posture straight and your weight distributed over your hips. We don't want to lean forward like this or back like this when we step backwards. Okay, nice and straight. Like this. Okay? And the left foot must come up quickly. Quickly, like this. Same when we go in reverse, okay? And also, we must avoid bobbing up and down, okay? Like this. We don't want to bob up and down like this. We should try and keep the level of our head straight. Okay? And we should be able to move in several directions. Also, as well as going forward and backwards, we can go left to right, like this. We can go diagonally, very easily. And we can even change direction very quickly, like this. Okay, this is the most basic and most common footwork used in Kendo. Okay, so let's have a quick look at okuriashi whilst holding the shinai, okay? So first we're going to make our chudan no kamae, okay? So make sure that our feet are correct and that our weight is distributed properly and that we are holding the shinai correctly, okay? You can see our video about how to do chudan no kamae, about how to do this, okay? Now, whilst holding the shinai, we're going to do the same movement, pushing with the left leg. We're going to push our right leg out and bring the left one in, okay? Like this, smoothly and without moving heavily, okay? Like this, okay? Now, what's very important is, again, we're not going to dip up and down like this. Not like this, okay? Not dipping up and down, okay? It should be as though somebody has got a string attached to your head and is pulling you upwards like this, okay? So nice and straight, and you mustn't bob up and down. Also, the tip of the shinai should not rock up and down like this either. Not like this, okay? All very straight, okay? Like this. Okay? Okay, like so. So next we'll look at ayumi ashi, okay? This is another type of footwork that's sometimes used in Kendo, but not so often, but it is a very important part of Kendo footwork. So this time, from our kamae posture, instead of sliding like this, we're going to make sure we're still sliding the feet as though there's a piece of tissue underneath it, okay? But this time, we're going to cross the feet like this, okay? In a similar way in which we walk, okay? Like this, okay? Again, not bobbing up and down and not letting the feet touch the floor flatly like this. It's not simply walking, okay? It's still a Kendo Suriashi style footwork, okay? Like this, okay? Like this, smoothly, okay? And still able to move freely, okay? This is called Ayumi Ashi. With the Shinai, Ayumi Ashi looks like this. Okay? This is most commonly seen in Kendo on the exercise called kirikaishi. We've done a video about kirikaishi, so you can refer to that too. But the receiver of kirikaishi uses Ayumi Ashi whilst he or she receives his partner's strikes. Okay? This is one application of Ayumi Ashi. Again, whilst doing so with the Shinai, we make sure we aren't bobbing up and down. Okay, we have nice posture. We aren't just walking like we would walk down the street. And that the Shinai stays level without bobbing up and down like this. Like this, okay? Okay? This is Ayumi Ashi. Next, we'll look at a slightly unusual type of footwork called Hiraki Ashi. Hiraki Ashi, okay? This time, from our kamae posture, we're going to start, it's a side-to-side type footwork, and you sort of move in a slight arc, okay? So I'm going to start going to the right side. What I do is I bring my right foot across like this, again, pushing from the left. Diagonally forward, and turn slightly inwards like this. And then I bring my left foot up behind like this. Okay? And then I'm going to go back, starting with the left. Okay? Like this. Okay? Like this. This is a kind of footwork that can be seen in the Bokuto ni yoru Kihon waza keikoho, when we do do-waza. Okay? Often it's done like this, in that specific set of Kihon waza. When I'm going right to the right, we go like this. Now, when we go to the left, it's slightly different. This time, it's a very unusual case in Kendo because we push the left foot out first, and we bring the right up, and the left becomes the front foot, like this, okay? So we actually swap direction of our feet, like this, okay? Right side and back, left side. This time my left foot is in front. And back. Okay, like this, and like this. Like this, and like this. Okay, again, we're not bobbing like this, not bobbing our head like this, keeping our head straight. And smoothly, without lifting our toes. Okay, we're not lifting our toes like this, moving as though we have a piece of paper under, or tissue paper even, under our foot. When doing Hiraki Ashi with a Shinai, it's very much the same. We make our Chudan no Kamae, and first we're going to go to the right, like this. So as you can see, my whole body is now facing slightly this way, okay? It's as although we have an imaginary opponent in front of us, and we're moving this way, almost as if you were evading a strike. Okay, so from here, this way, and back, this way, and back, this way, and back, this way, and back. Okay, now, there's also a slightly more advanced version of Hiraki Ashi, where we miss the middle part out, okay? So, if we were to go right like this, we're going to skip going back here, and we're going to go all the way to the left side, okay? We're essentially doing this sort of movement, okay? So, start with the right side, and then we're going to go all the way to the left side, okay? Very large step. This way, and this way. this way, and this way, okay? Left foot is in front on the left side, okay? This way, and this way. And that is Hiraki Ashi. Now, the final thing I'd like to look at in regards to Ashi Sabaki, or footwork, is how to change direction. This is very, very important in Kendo, because you'll often see, once we make a strike, we do the fast Okuri Ashi, and then we turn around to face our opponent again. And if we do this wrong, we could be on the receiving end of one of their strikes, okay? So we must know how to turn around effectively. Now, from the Okuri Ashi style footwork, once we get to the point where we're going to turn around, what we're going to do is we're going to use our right foot as a pivot, okay? And then we're going to turn this way, like that, okay? So our right foot becomes a pivot on the floor, and the left foot comes around into our kamae posture, okay? Like this, okay? Like this. So, after we've done some Okuri Ashi, and we're ready to turn around, this is a pivot, and we stay there and make kamae. One more time, Okuri Ashi, and turn around, like this. We do it a little bit quicker, like this, okay? Like this. Okay? So we use the right foot as a pivot on the ground to turn us around directly 180 degrees to face our opponent. So to change direction whilst holding a shinai, it's exactly the same. Like this. And when we're ready to change, we're going to turn around with this on the floor as a pivot, the right leg, okay? Like this, okay? And this is how we change direction. So I hope you enjoyed that video about Ashi Sabaki, or the footwork that we use in Kendo. Really, really important part of Kendo. It's basically the foundation of everything, as I said at the start of the video. So whatever your level, do make sure that you practice Ashi Sabaki very diligently, because it will have an overall effect on how well your Kendo goes. If you enjoyed it, please do share it with your friends. You can get it shared on Facebook. You can leave us a like down there, and leave us a comment as well. All the comments, super appreciated. It does help us get up in the rankings, both on YouTube and on Facebook. So it does increase the chances of this video getting in front of somebody that perhaps even has never even tried Kendo, or is thinking about starting Kendo, and will be something that helps them actually go ahead and get into it. So I'm hoping that these videos will help not only people that have just started out in Kendo, or people that have been doing Kendo for a while, but also encourage people to get into Kendo as well. So do leave us a comment down there. Perhaps you've seen one of these videos and you started Kendo after seeing it. Maybe you could leave us a comment, anything, just what you'd like to see in the next video. If you enjoyed it, if you disagreed even, leave me a comment down there. It's very, very much appreciated. And as I said at the start of the video too, make sure you do all of your shopping over at KendoStar.com. We've got your Kendo Bogu, you've got your Shinai, you've got your Kendo uniforms, everything over there. And everything we do there, not only is it specifically tailored to suit the needs of international customers, it's also top quality gear that I've sourced or designed specifically here in Japan for the international market. And everything that's done there goes towards supporting the Kendo Show and helping us bring more episodes to you on a more frequent basis. So if you do want to support us, do all your shopping over at KendoStar.com. Finally, if you do want to support us as well, another option that we've got is we've got a Patreon. You can get over to patreon.com/thekendoshow. That also helps us produce these videos. If you're a member of that, you actually get access to these videos a little bit in advance. We've got a slight bit of early access there. It's about a week that you get to see these videos beforehand, before they go out live on YouTube. So, and of course, if you do want to support us, it's very, very much appreciated. That's patreon.com/thekendoshow. So that wraps up today's video. I hope you did enjoy it. Do practice your Ashi Sabaki. It's very, very important. And we'll see you next time.